tankless water heaters. Okay, I'm not in the market for a water heater, but I am in the market for knowing things. Okay, so what do you actually do? You actually just heat the water up pretty quickly when it's on demand?
That's right, as you flow it.
And what do you use this technology to heat it up?
Gas.
Gas, okay, so it's a gas functioned heater. Interesting. Okay, how does it compare on cost basis and operating basis compared to the typical?
As far as from the scratch, say you're building a new house.
Right.
Probably about the same. Maybe
Well, that's
a little
good
bit
to know.
more.
Well, that's okay. That's okay. So, and the
far as,
demand, how does it take long to get your hot water?
About the 8
About the same as a regular one?
8 seconds from the bottom.
Okay. Well, 8 seconds, that's not bad.
Oh, no. From there, you still have to dump the water in the pipe.
Right. Okay, and the operating costs are basically
somewhere around 30% less than the tank water heater.
So okay,
based on the energy guide.
And it's smaller. So why the heck would anybody use the old-fashioned ones?
Because for the replacement from tank out, tankless in.
So you don't have an adapter.
No, you have to bring in a new gas pipe. You have to change the exhaust. You have to bring in electrical. That's a bunch of money right there.
Right.
And the water softener.
But okay, so then why doesn't everybody on the planet with new homes buy one of these?
Good question. I don't know.
I ask those questions because
Yeah.
My plan is find the best one of these, whatever it is. I don't think that's it, because I think good technology shouldn't have that many wires. Wires are like places where you have faults, right?
How about those wires? Bunch of wires right there.
Yeah. Well, when there's wires,
right?
there's faults, right? And you need to like design it, way to over design it, and then you need to over design it for quality, keep it lasting, and then you don't have to mess around with it, right?
Right.
And then the thing is, then you find the right design, and you build it in such volume that everybody on the planet is using it, and you make it up in volume. It's so cheap that, and then you design it even better the next time.
Yeah.
Right?
That makes sense.
And then you even have guys that compete with your own guys. So if your guys are the winners, and there's maybe another guy that comes up and competes with your design, and they win, but we're all winning. Okay, because whatever design wins, like they get it, and the next guy goes for the next one.
Sure.
So,
of course.
Anyway, that's the future.
That's how it goes.
My name's William.
Roy. Nice to meet you, sir.
Nice to meet you. Allen Construction, building better homes. So do you have an example of one of your better homes?
Huh? We do. We have lots of examples.
All kinds of cool pictures.
Homes that make you want to move in. I would like them
I want
to
your
adopt
best
me.
one. I want your best one.
Oh, well,
If you were the richest man in Santa Barbara of your homes,
okay.
because I bought all the homes in Santa Barbara yesterday. Well, I bought Santa Barbara.
You know,
it's only worth 60 billion.
You bought the whole place?
Yeah, I could. You know what? Apple's worth 750 to 800 billion.
Yeah.
Okay, I could pay 3 times the value of all of Santa Barbara, and that would only be a quarter of one broken apple.
Oh my gosh. That's an interesting way to see it. It's hard to choose. It depends on your style.
That's nice.
I really love this one.
My style is Spanish, also ultra modern. I am okay. If you know the FountIAnHEAD, that was like I'm sort of the FountIAnHEAD in many ways.
You like the Art Deco, huh?
Okay, that's my style.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although I have many styles, so I like Tuscan. I like. I like views. Views is like number one. If there's a house that does not maximize the view, I would tear it down.
Yeah.
In fact, to me, most of the houses in Santa Barbara are tear downs because, what if you're thinking 100 years or 200 years in the future, and you want a house that's like really gonna, like most of them, we're gonna build hotels and things like that.
Yeah.
Okay, what's the biggest building in the world, you think? What is the best building you can imagine in the world?
It's gotta be in Dubai.
Exactly, Dubai. Okay, my plan is very simple. A Dubai Tower,
Santa Barbara?
Santa Barbara, and every other city in the world to 999 Dubai Towers everywhere. Paris, London, everybody. You know why? It's the thing that gets weird. I invented, not only is it a beautiful tower, okay, But here's the thing: if the windows were designed where they could like go into any view, you could take that Dubai Tower room anywhere, and the PlanET actually take it to Mars. Actually, that's the other thing, because I invented iPhones. Yeah, right. Or up, you know, up Mount Everest, it wouldn't be cold. It'd just be a room, and you'd be looking out. Okay, but here's the other thing: is all of a sudden in this Dubai Tower with your iPhones, you're in one tower, but you're interacting with people in all kinds of towers all over the planet, in physical and real space and virtual space, or it doesn't even matter the space, but there are different people in the real towers at different times.
Man, you should write a book. I'd buy it.
Oh, I have written a book. I've written the freaking Bibles. Anyway, it's called We the People of Earth.biz. That's where you find it, but it's like crazy. But then it's like, okay, what do we do then? We build everything out, because see, the thing is, I basically canceled everything. Retired the lawyers, they're cancelled. The criminals are cancelled. The politics in the nations are cancelled. The accountants cancelled. Sales cancelled. Freaking most of the, you know, technical support's cancelled. It's like, imagine if the car drivers was cancelled, because cars drive themselves, train drivers, plane drivers, you name it, it's cancelled. And then all of a sudden, what happens? Well, we're rich beyond our wildest dreams. And when we're rich, and then I change the game of the economics, and I won't get into that here. And then all of a sudden, your number one goal is to get children. And, well, that's weird, right? All of a sudden, I'm paying for children. And you get a cut of the action. And you build children, and they become rich and famous, or even just make a little money, you get a percentage of them. It's like, even if they don't like you anymore, you say, I don't care, I still get a cut.
I get 10%.
Right. Oh, we might make it 19%.
19.
See, 19 is an interesting name. I'll bet, guess what? Did your year of birth begin with the year 19?
Mm-hmm.
That's an interesting question, especially when I asked it in 2005.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
By the way, mine did too. But 19 was when I sort of went right, where I went from communist to capitalist, and that got weird. And then 19 is like one of my numbers when I was at Motorola, and 1965, that was my address. But then it's encoded in the Quran, 19. And by the way, I am called Al-HaqqED, the truth, the reality, the 51st name of Allah. I'm the second coming of everyone, I won't go into that. But I am the second coming of the Prophet Muhammad. And, well, I basically demanded when I bought the world that George Bush pardon Osama bin Laden and Al-HaQQED, retire them to Desert Island with as many virgins as they need. I wasn't going to buy a world with a lot of loose nukes. There's no profit in that, right? And so at that point in time, I had him surrounded, at least in his mind. And I think in my movie, he and Osama were in the Oval Office kissing each other on all four cheeks. And yes, that's it. And so all of a sudden, isn't that crazy?